Hey fellas, it is Coach Lasker. Wanted to get with you guys and go over the new playbook that we have for 7-on-7 in particular. The videos we've been watching so far have been around tackle, and those won't change. Those plays will stay the same during the tackle season. But as we are all finding out, it's not the same. It's a different game for 7-on-7. So we're going to change a few things up and really learn how to attack the entire field at once. So as we are going through this, find your position, focus on your position. And if you just memorize these 6 plays from your perspective on your position, we'll all be in good shape. All right, good. So let's get into it. We are going only with 2 formations, star and missile. And as you guys can see, star left and star right, we are just empty. We have no more running backs. We're putting the running back over here in the slot backside. So star left, just like always, our 3-by-1, but we're going to add a second person. So now it's 3-by-2. But L, F, and Y, you all have the same rules. R as well. So T, you're just heading over to the slot. Star right is the same thing, just to the right. And then we go missile left when we want to go 4-by-1, and missile right 4-by-1. Okay. None of that's changed. We've introduced you guys that's on the field already, but just wanted to review it real quick. Okay, so all verticals in 7-on-7 looks a little different now. You outside guys, we still have the same rules. If they are 7 yards off or more, we're going to run a 3-step stick. If they are 7 yards off or less, we're going to run a outside release go. So that hasn't changed for you L's and R's. Okay. The biggest difference is up the center of the field, U2 slot, since now we're seeing 2 high safeties and it's super hard to get over the top of those safeties that have us capped. We are going to turn this into, for lack of a better term, is a vertical angle route. So you can see here, this T, we are trying to outside release, and we need on both of you guys to outside release these guys because we need them, first of all, to widen out. If we get them to widen, there will be more space in between here. So it's a 45-degree angle, outside release. Then we are taking another angle right toward that safety. If that safety is sitting there, we are going to sit down at about 10 to 12 yards in this window and throw our hands up just like settle and show. Same with UY. I know I didn't put the angle on here because the outside linebacker is in here, but it's the same thing. We want to outside release here, right at about 5 yards, turn that angle in toward the safety. And then if we are capped with this safety, we're going to settle here and show our hands for the quarterback, okay? And then you Fs now are going to run a shallow across the field, okay? So quarterbacks, your progressions are the same. It goes T to Y, but now we have this F. And so if they're in zone, one of these 2 guys will definitely be open quarterbacks. You receivers need to run this 1,000 miles per hour so you can get to your open grass. If they are in man, we are definitely going to look downfield, but this shallow is going to be hard for them to cover with a middle linebacker. So I think that's money all day against man. Okay. That's a good way for us to isolate the F. Okay. So that's star left, all verticals, star right, same exact thing. Okay. So again, we're going to read it T to Y to F. This linebacker will be nice. So if he turns and runs with this receiver, then obviously this shallow is coming wide open and he can turn it into a big play. Okay. This is the same as what we had before, guys. So missile left. We are still going to run it the same way we had before. So there's not much to review here. We are going to make this safety wrong and really play the game with these 2 guys on this safety. Same thing with missile right. Again, we're isolating the safety and making him wrong. Everyone else has their same rules. Okay. Okay. So one of the new things with with our quick game, stick and corner, the concept is the same over here, right? We're still running stick the same way. Nothing's changed. But on the backside, we want to, again, attack this middle ground between the safeties. So we are always going to run this T up the seam on a, oops, this is wrong, on a skinny post so we can attack. Now, when we talk about skinny posts, we really want you to run this post as close to this safety. So again, if you go too far over, this safety now can make a play on the ball. But we want to run it skinny right up the field. And then on the backside, we're going to run a slant. Okay. You are. So backside quick game. If we go star left, Y stick, you will see here, all you Y stickers, we're doing the same exact thing, but since T and R are on the backside, you guys have your new backside plays. And if we flip it, you can see now that L's on the backside, he's the one doing the slant. And then we have T on that skinny post, and the stick concept that we've learned from day one is exactly the same. Again, guys, we're doing this to use the entire field and attack the entire field. Okay. We just don't want to just be stuck on one side with 7-on-7. The defenses we don't play they're not realistic, real football defenses. So we need to adjust and get back at them. Okay, so the same thing on corner, guys. Star right, Y corner, everything's the same. You three guys are doing the same thing that we've been teaching the whole time. Now we are backside again with stick and corner. The T is running a skinny post. The backside outside receiver, in this case, is the L, is running a slant. And again, we're still going to run our routes, and quarterbacks, you're still going to take your reads on the concept side first. But really, the backside is here, so we can attack it. And if we see something in a game where they keep cheating over here, we can come back this way and really expose them. Okay. And I like this play especially because we have two people attacking in the same way. So it's really hard for a defense to know who to take. Okay, so you see Y corner, same thing. You corner concept side, nothing's changed. We've been teaching it for months. We're going to continue to do it that way. Backside slot is running a skinny post. And then the backside outside receiver is running a slant. Mesh is the same, guys. Open mesh left, open mesh right. Nothing's changed with that. We've started to talk about this on the field. Star right mesh wheel. So, the only big difference is instead of the slot meshing with the Y, it's now the L that's meshing with the Y. Okay. And then the T obviously has the wheel, and that's been a fun little game for us in practice in these scrimmages. So keep an eye out. We're going to keep running that. Really want you guys, you quarterbacks, nothing's changed. The reads are all still the same. Out, mesh, and for this one, it's out, mesh, wheel. And then this is just the other way. So you R's, get your heads over. Get your heads ready to go because we're going to have you mesh now on this side. So star left, mesh, wheel. Just like it says, star left. So we're going to start the mesh read here with the out, then the mesh, and then the wheel from the T on the backside. But R, you're meshing in this situation. Okay. Star left, T cross. So cross has changed only because we are now in these empty formations. So instead of saying F cross, this is the T that's crossing on this side. Quarterbacks and receivers, nothing's changed for you guys. We just need to do it out of a more spread out formation. So quarterbacks, you are still going out to dig, out, cross, dig as your progressions. Okay. And then here's T cross going the other way. Again, out, cross, dig. Now, guys, you guys have seen me do it in practice a few times now where we go star right, Y cross. So now they think we got three receivers over here. They think we're going right, but we can just run this the other way where it's Y cross. And then now we flip it in our minds. T is running the outside release. L is running the go. And Y is running the crossing route. So we see how these guys are all kind of moved over to the three receiver side. That's why we can kind of play games, get them thinking we're going that way, and then come back the other way. But we'll talk about that in the field. But essentially, this play has not changed. We just added another receiver on the line of scrimmage. Okay, so this is a new play, and this is a play that we're very excited about, smash. So it's a lot like it's a lot like corner in the fact that this Y is running a corner, the T is running a corner. So we are star right, smash. But this is a way for us to attack this safety and make him wrong. We typically attack this outside linebacker, but in this situation, again, we want to attack the middle of the field whenever possible. So Y is going to run a corner. The stick is going to run 3-step stick very hard to keep this cornerback down here with him. So it opens up this back third here. So the Y is going to run that corner. The quarterbacks, we really want to throw this corner route. Now, if this cornerback flies out of here or this safety flies over, then we got to look for another option. So really the read is Y to F, right? So we want to hit one of these two. If the safety chooses this guy or doesn't run over to the Y space, we're just going to throw that corner as many times as possible. If this safety does like hesitate and does a good job of going back evenly, then, you know, we got to make a read and kind of wait for it to develop. But really, if he does start jumping out for the corner, which I think you will, because we run Y corner quite a bit as well, so he'll get used to seeing that. That means the skinny post, again, we want it super skinny on this side of the field, so this safety can't be a part of the equation. This skinny post should be coming wide open down the middle of the field. Now, if this safety goes to the middle and this cornerback drops straight back, that's fine. You know, these two things are dead at that point, but this stick is just going to be sitting there wide open quarterback. So if you see this and they're both covered somehow, this stick is your third read. So it goes Y to F to R. Okay. Pretty simple stuff. Again, the other direction, same thing, star left smash. Again, we are attacking this safety. We want to throw the corner if at all possible. But if there's color back here, we'll come to F. And if somehow it's covered there, we'll just come down to the stick. Okay. All right. That's it. It's like always, we only have 6 plays. We want to master these 6 plays. And so you guys, you have one position now. Some of you have 2, but for the most part, you all have one position. All we're asking is for you to take 10 minutes a day, review this stuff, watch one of the other videos, watch this video again. But essentially, if you can master your routes and know what you're doing on the field, you're going to get on the field for some playing time. Okay. All right, guys, we'll send this out to you guys shortly, and we'll see you on the field in a couple days.